'Twas a day in December I'll never forget. It was cold outside, windy and wet. I'd gone to the market and was strolling the aisle when I saw an old friend I'd not seen in a while. We greeted each other with surprise and delight, rekindling a friendship of which we'd lost sight. We chatted a bit and caught up on the news as we stood near the noodles, the soups, and the stews. We were both a bit weary, disconnected at best, tired and lonely and needing to rest. She'd been very busy working each night, with no time to spare. Her schedule was tight. I too was busy but different in a way. I spent my days searching for work that would pay, and with the holiday season still in full gear, darkness loomed o'er us as we spoke of good cheer. I had no energy to be thoughtful or gay, and wished that the holidays would just go away. With her sentiments the same and wishing for a break, she said, "I know what to do. Let's walk around the lake." So there in the store we decided right then we'd go change our clothes and meet back around 10. We got to the lake and started to walk. We moved quite quickly without much talk. The longer we walked, the more connected I felt. I was moving with ease and could feel the stress melt. Maybe it was the rain or the wind in the trees. Perhaps 'twas the sounds complementing the breeze. I didn't know what it was or even what to say, but everything began to look different that day. The loneliness I'd felt started to subside. Walking with a friend had helped turn the tide. But it wasn't just her. There were others there too, walkers I'd forgotten, who were now in plain view. Then it occurred to me, it's something we all share. Like living on this planet and breathing the same air, we are simply walkers, connected at the core, and remembering our connection offers so much more. I blurted out my insight to my walker friend, and she listened quite attentively and gave me her hand. "Yeah, we're all connected, just like you and me. It's easy to forget, given what we see. The violence, politics, groups for this and that. But deep inside, we're all the same, just wearing different hats." Walker is a metaphor for those who live on earth. We share the walker title from the moment of our birth. Whether one-legged, two-legged, the story is the same. Our roads may each be different, yet we share the walker name. We traveled this new perspective all around the lake. We thought of many walkers throughout our walking break. Some were walking with us and some were in our minds. There are walkers everywhere, many types and kinds. There are wandering walkers, artistic walkers, and walkers on the run. There are dancing walkers, web walkers, and walkers having fun. There are parental walkers, childlike walkers, and walkers with a dream. There are walkers living silently and walkers with a scheme. There are walkers from another lifetime and walkers with some mace. There are walkers in transition and those walkers who need space. There are shy walkers and skywalkers and walkers on a bridge. There are walkers who take daily jaunts, like to and from the fridge. There are walkers with a purpose and walkers all alone. There are walkers driving in their cars who are always on the phone. There are roller walkers of all kinds, depending on the wheel. They might wear blades or maybe skates, depends on how they feel. Some who roll are wheelchair bound, sometimes for years to come. These walkers live courageously and know where hope comes from. Smaller walkers can be seen at home or at the park. Some are walker wannabes or walkers in a cart. There are walker juniors, those precious cutie pies, walkers needing a little help with wide and open eyes. Oh, and the four-legged walkers, let us not forget our pets, or the bigger animal kingdom, who need good walker vets. Sea creatures and winged ones all share a walker view. The way they walk is different, yet they're family members too. Talking about our walker world as we moved that day, we almost didn't notice that the clouds had blown away. I'd forgotten I was jobless. I'd forgotten my distress. She'd put away her panic and her daily worry fest. Instead, we got excited about our Walker world and celebrated the holidays unfettered and unfurled. We remembered our connection, and regardless of our race or religion, age, or gender, we share this special place. We're part of a bigger family that spans around the earth. We share the Walker kinship from the moment of our birth. So anytime I'm troubled, or maybe cannot sleep, I think of family members instead of counting sheep. Or sometimes I go walking to remind me of that day and that we're all connected in a Walker way.